The 2026 racing season is about to start. It's already started in some parts of the world, but for NASCAR, IndyCar, Formula One, we have topics that we got to cover because there's been a lot of changes in all three series going up into the start of the 2026 season. Welcome to Flag to Flag podcast. My name is John, the Motorsports Enthusiast. And as always, my lovely co-host, not John, a.k.a. Chadwick Barker, a.k.a. I will not give away the name that I have of you on my phone. We are not going to do that. That is for the After Hours episode of the show. Chad, how are you, my friend? Good to see you back.
It feels weird. When I logged on to Riverside, the system we use to film our podcasts, our last episode that we filmed was October 30th.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
So
4 months.
Yeah, for those who don't know, we decided to kind of take a step back and really kind of make an effort to improve the content for you guys. You know, we love all of our viewers, and we want to make sure we are bringing out the best product for them. But yeah, I've been good. Been working a bunch. Well, yeah, been working. This year's gonna be insane if it works out well for me, But let's just say I am very excited for next episode's Flag to Flag at the Track.
Oh, it should be good.
It'll be fun. But to figure out where this week's is, stay tuned for later in the episode. But John, how are you doing?
Good.
A few new things behind you.
Few new things, few new pieces. Thank you, Sophia. My favorite driver, Charles Leclerc. I got the hoodie behind me. It's the only thing I've worn for the last 5 days, but it's fine. No, it's been good. No, I've worn other things. Check out my YouTube, my TikTok, YouTube, or Instagram if you want to see what I wear.
You have been heavy,
bro.
On the TikTok and Instagram posting. There's just been a lot of stuff coming out.
Yeah, it seems like every day there's something new. So I gotta keep up with. There's some things that I just can't cover because I can't always be recording. So there's a lot of topics I don't touch on.
Yeah, I don't know if Sophia would like if you were constantly recording.
Probably not. Probably not. But I mean, we had the Rolex 24 that got interrupted by an ice storm. There's been a couple other endurance races going on in the world. There's been just a lot of stuff happening. A lot of stuff that hasn't been announced yet that should be announced in my world sometime soon. We'll see what that looks like. So that's a lot of things coming up. But yeah, we're back for another season of the Flag to Flag podcast, the 2026 season, and we're doing it a little differently this year. So we are going to change it up, and we are going to have talking points about different subjects regarding the motorsports that we talk about most, NASCAR, Formula One, and IndyCar. And we're still going to have our local short track report because it's so important. We want to get that out and shout out the local short tracks that are in the community. But what we're going to do is just have different talking points. We're not going to do full recaps. We're going to talk about the main things that are happening in each series. And I think we just got to start off right off the bat. I mean, let's just get into it. Yeah. NASCAR. So a big topic of conversation has been the Clash and the unfortunate situation that the snow has been. And a lot of people are upset. Even though the Clash has been one of the most popular races and most enjoyable races by the Gluck poll in 2025, I think it was the top 5 or top 6. It had an over 80 percentile yes rate. It was a good race. The question is, should it be moved? And a lot of people say yes, it should be moved. It should not be in North Carolina. Chad, I want to know, do you think it should be moved? And if so, or if not, let me know. And where should it be moved to if you think it should be moved?
My answer is yes and no.
Dive deeper.
So, I want to make one thing very clear. Ever since they've went to the Coliseum, I don't care what people say about the Coliseum, I have loved the Clash. It has been one of my favorite races to look forward to every single year because look at my background. I come from local short tracks, all right? I love seeing beating and banging, moving people out the way. I love seeing that. And for them to go to Bowman Gray, I love that. All right? And I think it should stay in North Carolina for logistical reasons. All right? Most of the teams are based out of North Carolina. It helps them out. It's a good shakedown race, But I say no because I feel like there's a great opportunity here that have experienced with Bowman Gray. NASCAR took one of its oldest racetracks in the United States, revamped it, upgraded it, and now it's a world-class venue.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine every year we go to a different short track around the country for the Clash.
Yeah.
Logistically, that might be a little bit more difficult, but I feel like it would be very fun to at least see. But what do you think, John? Do you think the Clash should stay in North Carolina, or should it go back to Daytona? I've seen some people talking about it going back to Daytona. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Gotcha. Okay, so you're going that way. I love the short track scene. I think it gives people a little bit of a taste about what NASCAR is and was, where it's a very aggressive racing. It's a quarter mile, so there's not a lot of room to move. I like it, and I thought it was a good race. The Gluck polls showed it as well, so I'm very curious to see how. I mean, it's very interesting to see that so many people liked it, but also think that it should be moved. It is unfortunate because of the weather. I think the cold weather state does kind of put it into a. I mean, it's the first time that we've had this happen, and I mean, I guess it was only there last year, but it's the first time that we've had weather really interfere, and there's a chance that it could have interference on Wednesday too. I think it should go to Atlanta. Atlanta has the highest average. Yes, it was a good race percentage out of all races in 2025, according to the Gluck poll, which is over, I don't know how many thousand, 25, 30,000 votes. I think if it goes to Atlanta, it makes a lot of sense because you'll go from Charlotte, drive down to Atlanta, you'll take a super speedway package there, and then you'll just take that same super speedway package back down to Daytona. So you don't have to worry about two different cars. Yeah, Atlanta's going to be a little bit different than Daytona, but it's still a super speedway car.
Okay. Can I say this about that?
Yes.
All right. I agree that Atlanta is one of the most exciting races throughout the year, but I don't think it should go to Atlanta for the same reason I don't think it should go back to Daytona or that it should ever go to Talladega. Because when they were at Daytona, all right, they would be running the same car all week. And then you wreck it in the Clash? Well, guess what? Fair. Now you're pulling out a backup car for the 500.
Yeah.
All right? Yes, you are having to prepare a short track car for a race like at Bowman Gray. But you're not risking your super speedway car.
Fair. Good point.
So the only way I would feel okay with it going to Atlanta is if it went to Atlanta Motorsports Park, Road Atlanta, or they went on the Legends Quarter Mile.
Bro, just imagine.
That'd be sick.
Oh my God.
Out
front. I think if it doesn't go to Atlanta, I think do it in Charlotte. The Charlotte Clash. I mean, it's a C and a C. There's alliteration there. It has the prestige. It's still in North Carolina.
Okay.
It's not a super speedway. I love the short track. I'm just thinking if we are talking Bowman Gray out of the picture, Daytona's for nostalgia, right? Atlanta, I think logistically would make more sense if they don't want to worry about a short track car. Charlotte is logistically making sense because of the fact that they're all based there. They could just drive the car to the damn racetrack if they wanted to.
Yeah. So I will say, because this did make me think of something. Two things real quick. One, I don't want it to go away from Bowman Gray. Bowman Gray
I will second that.
Has an aura behind it that just makes other drivers want to beat the hell out of each other.
Uh-huh.
And I love it. But also, I just had this thought. So do you remember in 2021 where the Clash was?
It was, wasn't it at was that the Coliseum or road course?
No, first it was the road course.
At Daytona.
So I've been hearing these rumors, and the only person who hasn't talked about this specific rumor is NASCAR themselves. And I'm not going to believe this rumor until I hear it come out from NASCAR, and it's that the Roval is not going to be on the schedule this year.
Oh,
They're
that's
going to go
already
back
confirmed.
to the oval.
That's already confirmed.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen anything on the NASCAR page.
Oh yeah, no, it's already confirmed.
I
100%,
literally
like
looked
that-
at the schedule the other day, and it still says Charlotte Roval on the schedule.
Check it again. Oh, it does say the Roval.
See, I haven't seen anything on social media. I've seen so many different content creators, some very creditable sources. I have not seen NASCAR themselves say anything.
I will say it is going to happen. I have heard, I've heard some
Okay.
people talk internally that it's going to happen.
Okay. So, do you follow? Are you following my thought process here, John? The Clash at the Charlotte Roval.
I would be down for it. I mean, it makes sense.
Because here's the thing.
It's local, yeah.
I'm going to say something that is that a lot of people probably aren't going to like.
Oh, boy.
I like the Roval. I like it. And this is coming from someone who's not a big road course person. I like the Roval. I think I liked it more.
It's not bad.
I think I liked it more when it was a cutoff race in the playoffs, which, if you have been living under a rock, you don't know about this. We will talk about that later. There are some shakeups to the NASCAR postseason.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
But I like it. I do.
It's a cool track. It's fun. It's a fun track.
And I had a bunch of fun watching the Legends on it a few weeks ago in Charlotte.
Oh,
it was so much fun. 118 at the end of the straightaway.
That's so stupid.
At the end of the backstretch,
crazy.
118 miles an hour.
That's so wild. That's so dangerous.
They said it
fun.
doesn't feel like you're going that fast, but it's still pretty insane.
You're hauling. You're hauling.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
But what do you think about that, John? What do you think about kind of combining the two ideas? All right, because here's the thing: people say that the Clash is a made-for-TV event. Yeah, like the first year we did it at the Coliseum, we literally had a halftime show.
Yeah.
We had a caution halfway through the race, and I forget who it was performed.
I want to say it wasn't Pitbull.
I want to say it was Pitbull. I don't know why I want to say it was Pitbull.
It might have been. I mean, I going to the Roval. The Roval's not my favorite road course, but it would be a good alternative. Like, again, I think you got to have something that is true. I think true to the roots of NASCAR, which is short tracks, or hear me out here, Bristol. The Clash at the last great Coliseum. I mean, like,
are we just naming stuff that we think sounds cool at this point?
Well, no. I mean, kind of.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, it makes. I mean, you can. Bristol has the prestige. Bristol has the demeanor.
Yeah.
Hell, run them backwards. I mean, that would be. Oh, that's an idea. Hey, NASCAR, run the Clash at Bristol, but run them the other way.
So we're going to be getting on iRacing after this and trying something else.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
No,
that car will not turn.
Yeah, but
at all.
I don't know. I don't know. The Clash has definitely, in my opinion, gotten more popular over the years because of, as much as people didn't like it, the Coliseum helped make before the Coliseum, I didn't watch the Clash.
Interesting.
I wouldn't even watch the duels until Daytona. I wouldn't even watch the duels until the 500.
Interesting.
So, but that was just me. So, yeah.
I mean, I think a lot of people are going to say nostalgia for Daytona, which is understandable. I mean, I get it, but like, is that going to draw is that what people will want to see? And I think people will want to see guys beating and banging on the short track, battling out. So,
like I said, I think I said this like one of our earlier podcasts. I said, give me the madhouse. Give me the madness. All right? And here's the thing. There's one thing I don't like about the Clash at Bowman Gray.
Right.
And it's on a Sunday night.
Oh, yeah. Well, not anymore. It's on Wednesday.
Yeah, it's on a Wednesday this week. Yeah,
well,
that was fun. When it got moved to Monday, me and John were talking. We were going to sit here and live react to the race as
which
it was.
Which would have been great.
That would have been
fun.
Great.
Would have been great, but no, Mother Nature had to, do this again. And there's weather again. Like,
Are you serious?
Yeah, there's weather that's going to happen. I think it's more.
It's been snowing here up in Ohio.
Wednesday, precipitation,
Which
20 to 25% chance between 1 p.m. and 8 p.m.
Jeez. But I will say, speaking of up here in Ohio, there's like a few things that we haven't talked about. I'm not in the same place again.
Oh, that's right. I was like,
yeah,
wait,
I forgot. I moved.
Yeah,
I moved
yeah.
off campus, and in case you are wondering why my face looks, you can see my acne more clear now. It's because for Christmas this year, John got me a new camera and a ring light. So I feel like I was sitting here earlier and I was like, I feel like a Twitch streamer. This is weird.
Chad, the Twitch streamer. I already have a couple names that I think you could go by. I'm not going to say them live, though. I'm not saying them live. That is, again, the After Hours episodes.
Yeah. But anyway, back to the talk about nostalgia. We had a massive announcement come out a few weeks ago that, honestly, was the first of many good decisions by NASCAR that have came out.
Yeah, we have the chase. The chase is back, and it's still it's still the same in some areas, but the format is back, and I think that it's gonna be helpful for NASCAR. I think that plus the increased horsepower, I think it will make the product different. I think because you're not racing for, it's not like, it's not just win and you're in anymore, right?
Yeah.
You have to perform week in and week out. And with the horsepower, that gives the drivers more of a chance to drive the cars. It makes it more challenging to drive the cars. So you're giving a format that is not just handouts.
Yeah.
You're adding more variability to the driving in the cars. I made it. It's not posted. I made a video about it. But are we going to start to see, hopefully, the progress that we saw NASCAR achieve from the early 2000s to like mid 2006, 2007, with the popularity starting to not match it, but starting to get back into the conversation because it's easier to understand. The cars are more powerful. People want to see action. I think we are 100% heading that way. Also, we reduced the road courses down to 4 road courses instead of 2, or instead of 6. So we only have, we got rid of 2 road courses.
Got rid of 2, but we added 1.
We only have 4 road courses we have 5. 5.
4 road courses, 1 street course.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I was like, no, like that math don't make sense. But
yeah.
But kind of going off of what you said of kind of moving back to that early 2000s, I think the chase coming back is going to help that for sure. But the big thing for me, and what I feel like NASCAR has a bit of an issue, is a little bit of a personality problem.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
And it's like one of the people who I feel like has one of the best personalities in the garage, Noah Gragson.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
Love
absolutely.
it. Love seeing his posts. Love seeing his attitude. I love it. And so, there's that. And I think that was the big thing that made NASCAR popular in the early 2000s, was that fans were able to relate to the drivers a lot more than they are today.
Right.
But yeah. But I personally, like, and you didn't throw this in, another thing that we're getting with the chase is they are still making sure that winning matters. Previously, first place got 40 points, second place 35, and then 34, 33, 32 on down. Winner now gets 55 points. Second place still gets 35.
Yeah, I mean, it's the incentive.
Insane.
The incentive to win is much higher, because what it forces teams to do is, if you have a driver go on a hot streak, how are you going to combat that? The only way to combat that is by winning.
Yeah.
Like that is what's going to happen. Like if Christopher Bell goes on a 3-race win streak, like he did last year, that is a 60-point swing.
Yeah.
60.
Yeah.
And that's if the guy in second place finishes in second place all 3 of those races.
Yeah.
So and also on top of stage points and all this, like there is so many more points on the table that you have to go all out every race. It's not like, hey, I won Daytona, I'm going to take a break, right? Like that's not the case anymore.
It's not like there's no more winning you're in. You know, you like Daytona during the playoff era was such a big deal because you win Daytona, you're locked into the playoffs, all right? You can start honing in what you need to for the last 10 races, the next 25, 26 if you count the All-Star races.
Yeah.
All right? So that, to me, I really like. And a lot of critics were saying, well, you know, what we don't want, you know, just one particular person just running away with it. And I think Denny Hamlin said it best on his podcast, Actions Detrimental. Look, we are going to have some of those years where someone just walks away with it. And instead of being upset by that, celebrate them. Celebrate that these guys found something that made them quick, but use it as motivation as well to get yourself quicker. So,
I'll second that by what you said about the superstars. I think that a driver running away with it is going to create those superstars, aka Max Verstappen, Alex Palou. They just mopped the field. They just completely cleared everybody out, and now they are in conversations with the best drivers in the world.
Yeah.
The only way that could happen is by rewarding people who consistently perform well that will win a championship with 3 races to go.
Exactly.
You know, and that I think that is a big thing that I think it'll take a couple seasons, right?
Yeah.
But I think if you start to see that happen, I think you will start to see the superstardom come back into the sport.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Now, another thing I want to ask, and we don't have to answer this right now. I want this to marinate in your brain a little bit. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Marinate. Hit me.
During the playoff era, it was harder to win races and it was harder to win championships. I'm not saying it's going to be any easier to win a championship now. Races, I still feel like are going to be very hard to win. During the playoff era, we knew we were not going to see another 7-time champion.
Mm-hmm.
With the chase coming back, if it stays in place long term, are we going to see another Jimmy Johnson type run?
You want my gut reaction?
I want John's reaction. I want John's unbiased, unfiltered, like we advertise reaction.
I think the sport is, with the Gen 7 car, it's less likely.
Yeah. I agree.
Because but I also think that it's either going to probably come from Gibbs, Hendrick, or Penske.
Oh yeah.
Like, I think there's caveats to this because of just funding and the team and the amount of drivers, right? When you have 3 organizations taking up a fifth of the field or a fourth of the field, and they're all, I mean, I went through the championship standings last year. They made up, all of them were basically in the top 16 of points. So, like, it's more than likely going to be one of those, unless you have Zilich go on a superstar run, which that would be amazing. Love Zilich. But I think it is going to be harder, for sure. I don't think it's out of the question, though. I think that you could see it. I think you may not see a 7, but you may see a 4. You may see a 5. I think it's going to take some time. I think it's very unlikely with the current package it'll be winner after champion after champion. You know, I don't know if we're going to see 3, 4 like a Palou or like a Max. I just don't think you're going to see it with the points reset at 10, right? Yeah. If it didn't reset to a point, then I might be like, yes, okay. Right? But that's my reaction. What do you think? Do you think we will see a 7-time?
It would have to be a generational run. But here's the same thing. After Richard Petty won 7, they said no one was going to be able to do that. Dale Earnhardt did it. After Dale Earnhardt Sr. did it, they said no one was going to win 7. Jimmy Johnson did it. They're saying no one's going to win 7.
It's about that time that somebody's going to do it again.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, like,
I just thought about this because you just mentioned this driver. We just, like, it's that time. We have a new rookie coming up. Number 88. It would be. We want to see it. We don't think we're going to see it.
I think I think if he does this, I think it'll put NASCAR back on the map. A rookie coming in and winning a championship his first season. How insane would that be? But second, I think it could be pretty good for the stories.
Oh yeah.
But also going back to the whole like multi-time champion, you have guys like Logano, like Larson, like I would put Busch kind of out of this category. Logano and Larson probably have time to get 7. I don't know who else in the field that has a championship has time.
Well,
who has
Larson
time?
definitely. Logano, I mean,
he's got 3.
I mean, he shaved his head. That's the first instance of someone getting gray hair. I mean, come on. All right,
also,
that is a Wish.com Walter White right there, is what that is. All right. Have you seen the photos of all of them put together?
Yes, I have.
Oh my God, we got the Hendrick photos. We got Pee Wee Herman, a lumberjack, and Wish.com Walter White. That's what we got for the Penske boys.
So, and also he got a hair transplant just before this. Like, I don't know, that's just
obviously wasn't good.
Right. So I think right now, I think to see a 7. If this was a couple years ago, there might be more chance for some guys. But I don't think we'll see anybody go on a crazy run.
Yeah.
But I think if it's going to be somebody, it's going to be a Larson or it's going to be a Logano.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't even put Busch in that category. I know he has
at this point in his career, I wouldn't either.
No.
But and I do think that the added horsepower will be extremely beneficial, which I love. But what do you say we move on to Formula One now? We've had cars on track last week.
We have. I mean, with Formula One, it is a brand new season. I mean, they have brand new regulations. Nothing's the same on the cars. Everything is new. So the question I have for you and for us is, will we see parity among the teams more than what we see in previous years?
And what do you mean by parity?
Winners.
Oh,
and people being at the front.
Okay. I say this every year. It's so hard to tell. Season testing, preseason testing, you have to take with a grain of salt. Every single year. Even these shakedowns, even these tests, we truly won't know. In my opinion, we truly don't know the capability of these cars until qualifying in Melbourne.
Yeah.
You know, because even during practice, they could be holding back a little bit. We see it all. Mercedes did it for a while with sandbag,
right?
During preseason testing, and then they get their competitors' hopes up and then crush them in Q1 every year.
Yep.
So, you know, I think we have to really wait and see. It is cool to see cars on track. I love what Cadillac did, putting all their employees' names on the nose of that car. I love it when the behind the scenes people get recognition. I love that. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. That's for sure. I don't know if we will see parity. There wasn't any timing that was available to the public from the shakedown, as far as I know, as John goes to research that.
I mean, there's some times that have been released for preseason testing.
But do we know who was like quickest and all this other stuff? And
right now the fastest laps of the Barcelona shakedown per driver, Lewis Hamilton ran the fastest time. 1:16.3. George Russell second, 1:16.4. Lando 1:16.59. Leclerc 1:16.6. Antonelli 1:17.7 flat. Piastri 1:17.4. Verstappen 1:17.5. All on day 4 and day 5 of the shakedown. So,
that was the only day they didn't have super cold temperatures or a wet track.
Yeah. So there's. I mean, they had other times, but I think so. So I guess the question is, I think parity. You have to compare. Last year we had 3 winners, 3 races. We had 3 different teams win: Mercedes, Red Bull, and McLaren. Will we have more or will we have less?
I love the idea of there being more, unfortunately, I think it's going to be or I guess not, unfortunately, depending on how you look at it. It's going to be the same story we see all year, where they all start kind of close when we get to Melbourne, and then by the time we get to like Monza, or by the end of the year in Abu Dhabi, like, all right, we start to see 1, 2, if we're lucky, 3 teams really rise to the top of the field. But yeah, I mean, it's how it goes every year. But it is exciting to see. You know, like last year, we thought it was going to be another Red Bull dominance year. It's going to be another, second place fight. And no, here comes McLaren up there, and Mercedes was actually starting to look a little strong there towards the end as well.
Yep.
And even Ferrari, and so it is, yeah. I'm there with you, John. I'm trying, John.
Can you tell I'm a Leclerc fan? Can you tell? Like,
no, I mean, I would love to see a Ferrari win. I'd love to, but or
so
be competitive again.
You're saying no. You're saying no. You're saying you don't think there will be more than 3 teams that win this year. You think it's going to be the same 3, or
I don't know. So I don't know if it will be the same 3, but I do think we will have the guys who are winning and on the podium every week will be consistent, like we've seen in years past.
Got it. Okay.
I mean, almost every time we gave our predictions last year, they were in different orders, and yes, a few other drivers were sprinkled in at times. Piastri, Norris, Verstappen, top 3 every single time. All right. Yes, Leclerc sometimes got up on the podium. Yes, Hamilton sometimes. Yes, George Russell sometimes did. Well, okay. Our predictions, not what we actually thought. Because I mean, it's what we see week in and week out. So
right.
Will there be 1, 2, or 3 teams that are winning every single week? Yes. Will they be the exact same teams that we see this year? I don't know. Probably not, because now we have a different car. All right, we got a different car back in 2022. All right, Red Bull figured something out real quick with that, and I just thought about this before the 2022 car came out. The years before, Mercedes was dominant, and then at that last year, Red Bull figured something out. 2022 car comes out. Red Bull dominant for years, and at the last year, about year and a half, McLaren figures something out. So now we have a brand new car again.
Yeah.
It's gonna be very interesting to see how it plays out. I'm very interested to see a lot of different things. Obviously I'm excited for cars to be back on track. But what do you think? Do you think there's going to be parity between teams, or do you think it's going to be the same story again?
So I will say this publicly. I know I'm delusional. It's fine. Roll with me. I think we will see Red Bull win.
Okay.
With Max. I think we will see both McLarens win.
Yeah.
I think we will see both Mercedes win.
Yeah, Antonelli has grown quite a bit.
I think we will see both Ferraris win.
Okay. Yep. Nope. Nope.
Oh, just wait for this one.
Back.
Wait for this one. He's leaving.
Nope.
Just wait.
Nope.
Just wait. Oh, he's gone. He is gone.
Nope.
Bye, Chad.
Nope.
See you, Chad. Now we are here. I would like to let you know that I think that Chad is a lovely human being. He's an awesome guy. He won't hear this till the episode goes live. Talking all good things about you.
Yeah, I bet. I can't wait to hear this on my drive this weekend.
May or may not have spilled the beans on what your nickname is.
Did you now? All right.
You'll have to listen. I don't know.
All right,
I don't know.
Okay, well, just in case you did, I do have a girlfriend. So there you go.
Well, yeah. Now that you said that, I will just give up that one too. I was talking about the other one.
Which other one?
Oh, come on.
I have 2, so it's like a 50-50 shot on what it could have been.
Not the one that's on my phone. The one that I just...
Here's the thing. I don't even know what's on your phone because you've told me that both are on your phone.
Jeez, brother. Jeez. Hold on. Check your text.
Oh, my text? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. Good, okay. I thought it was the other. I thought it was the dumb nickname you gave me.
No. Maybe. You have to find out. So, Chad is back. He joined me, obviously. But I think we will see Max. That's winner number 1. both McLarens, both Mercedes, both Ferraris. Now, you ready for this one? He will win one race, and he will be singing "Smooth Operator" all the way home. I am predicting a Carlos Sainz win. I predicted a podium last year, and people thought I was flat out crazy. And he got how many? 2. I think he's going to win a race. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be on pure pace. No.
It's going to be one of those lucky wins.
It might be one of those, but I mean, they showed crazy speed on the back half of the season, though. Like, they showed consistent speed. Maybe they have something up their sleeve. I don't know.
Out of the 2 drivers at Williams, I think Carlos Sainz is the most likely to be able to do it.
Oh, for sure, 100%. So yeah, I think 5 teams will win. I think we'll have 8 different drivers.
I would love to have a season where we have 8 different drivers win.
Bro, I'd
love that.
So I think right now, this is, if I had to rank my top 4 teams of where I think they stand right now, this may shock you. I think Mercedes actually is a front runner. I think Mercedes is at the top. I think they're at the top.
I'll give my opinion on that after qualifying in Melbourne.
I think Red Bull, or I think McLaren's in second, and I think Red Bull's going to be third. Ferrari, I don't know, because they look fast on the times. I've heard other people say that there are some things that are going with the cars that aren't right, that Lewis is giving different information to the car than Charles.
Well, they're 2 different people with 2 different driving styles.
They want 2 different things. So I don't know if that's just... I mean, they're obviously both fast from what it shows in the shape.
You can't... Look, I'm going to be honest. We see it with Red Bull, all right? You can't build a car around one person and expect the other to be fast.
Right.
Look at Red Bull, all right?
Right.
But you can build a car around a particular person and they both be fast. McLaren.
We'll see.
So, yeah.
But that's my prediction. 5 different teams win, 8 different drivers. Probably 5 teams. 5 teams. I'm just going
another team that I think is actually going to do pretty good is our boy Sonny Hayes.
Will be
getting himself.
Sonny.
Hopefully he will be getting back in the seat sometime soon. But you never know. Joshua Pierce,
JP,
as well.
JP.
I'm currently building the Lego Apex GP.
Oh,
car.
hell yeah.
So,
hell yeah. It looks cool. Looks good. Looks good.
Well, I think that's all we kind of got right now for Formula One.
Yes. Let's do the local racing report. Chad,
yes.
Where are we at today?
So we are headed to the lucky people in Florida. What I would do, they are currently racing Legends and Bandos in Florida for the next 2 weeks, and this is the first time in about 5 years I haven't been able to go to the races. Good luck to all my friends down there. But we are going to Florida to Volusia Speedway for one of the nights for the Dirt Car Nationals. Now, these were they got to do their 360 sprint car heat races, and we had 2 of those heat races. And the first one, starting third, finishing third in the number 88R, was Ryder Laplanti. Starting second, finishing second, the number 17 GP, Hank Davis. And starting first, finishing first in the number 2C, Cole Macedo. Now, on to the first of the 2. This is the first one that went out on track. Starting fourth, finishing third, number 45, Nick Sheardon. Starting second, finishing second, number 6S, Tyler Klim. Starting first, coming home with the 360 Sprint Heat Race number 1 win, Chris Martin. If you would like your local short track shouted out on the Flag to Flag podcast, email flagtoflag10@gmail.com or hit us up on any of our social media channels. Listen out for those at the end of the episode. Make sure you go out to a local short track this weekend and bring a friend. I know it's kind of hard to go out to a local short track this time of year, but you never know. This week's Flag to Flag at the track will possibly be round 5 of the Buckeye Indoor Winter Nationals Quarter Midget races.
Ooh, very nice.
In Columbus, Ohio. I do not know if I will be going to that yet. Still waiting to get confirmation on that, but I am really. That's the photo you post of me. Really?
Hey, I was in the. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely.
That is. My eyes are closed. I don't know if y'all can see it on here. My eyes are closed and everything.
It's the real you, Chad,
yes,
bro.
it is.
We are unfiltered and authentic here. No filters on these guys.
But stay tuned next week for next week's Flag to Flag at the Track, which I am so excited about.
Absolutely.
It's still insane to me. It's insane to me.
It's epic.
It's insane to me. We'll talk more about that next week. Epic. Yeah, but new year. Hopefully, one of John's New Year's resolution is to go to more short tracks. So
that'd be cool. That's good. I'm actually doing the opposite. I'm going to more road courses. So.
Snowball Derby. We're going to the Derby. Saying it right now. Calling it Derby. First weekend of December.
All right. We may be there. We'll see. See what happens.
I mean, we're going somewhere else.
We are going. Well, yeah. Well, we already know that. People know that. I think maybe. No. Well,
maybe.
We announce it now.
Maybe. I mean, we're about to talk about the series, so why not tell them that for the second year in a row we're heading to the Indianapolis 500?
Yeah, year 2, just casually, we will be going to this lovely facility right there, Indy 500. Year number 2. It should be epic. I'm stoked to see the liveries, the cars, the people, experience it again. I know you will have other obligations, but we'll talk about that at a later date. Be there for longer than 2 days. I know it depends on what your schedule is.
If I can be there for longer, I'm going to enjoy it. Because I remember last year, we only got really 2 full days there.
Not even.
And there was like so much we wanted to do, but we just didn't have the time to.
And bro, we were dog tired. We were so tired by the end of the second day. Like we drove, got in, did all the stuff, woke up early, did the race, then watched another race, and then drove back. Like, dude, we were going. So, but we will be back for year number 2 of the Indy 500, and we'll be covering it live. Got another vlog. We'll have another vlog going out. We got more better content. It'll be epic.
Without a doubt. But speaking of IndyCar, we thought we knew what was going on in IndyCar. But this is one of the things I love about racing. Anything can happen. All right?
Anything can happen.
Another race has been added on to the schedule. Another street course. Now puts 18-point races. John, do you think adding just one more race to the 17-race calendar, making it now an 18-race calendar, do you think that changes the mindsets of these teams having that one more race?
I think it does, because if you look at the guys that are good at the street courses like a Kyle Kirkwood, it gives them another at-bat to try to beat Palou. I mean, it gives another opportunity. It levels the playing field. You have 6 road courses, 6 street courses, 6 ovals. It is the racing series that has the most parity probably in the world.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that it is a touching everything.
Yeah.
Right? Equally. Now, obviously, there's different tracks and stuff.
It does have an equal mixture of which we don't see that in Formula One. We don't see that in NASCAR. So
exactly.
I love having 6 road courses, 6 street courses, and you know me, I love me some oval racing.
you love some oval.
So I'm excited to see them go back to Phoenix as well. That's gonna be
we got new tracks. I mean, we got new tracks. We got Phoenix.
We got
3.
We have 2 brand new tracks. One
Phoenix and Markham.
Track.
Yep, Phoenix, Markham. Technically, DC is a new track, and then
Arlington.
Am I missing one? Arlington. Yeah.
Arlington, John.
Sorry.
You're going to Arlington.
We're not. I don't think we're going to go to Arlington. I don't think we are, because it's too close, bro. We may.
To what?
It's just there's a lot of stuff happening with Indy and future dates with F1. Like, it's tough. We may make an appearance. I don't know.
I want you to turn around in your chair and look at that helmet on top of yourself.
I know. Damn it.
And tell me you're not going to Arlington.
I'll talk to Sophia about it.
So no.
No, she was totally down. We just got to figure out if we can swing it.
Yeah, I understand. I mean,
with races, because it's a busy.
You're going to 2 Formula One races this year. Or at least attempting to go to two.
At least one.
Going to attempt
two.
two. Going to an IndyCar race this year.
Going to NASCAR.
Obviously going to some NASCAR races. It's
a lot.
I go to a lot of races throughout a year, but I get paid to be at those racetracks.
I have to pay to be at the racetrack.
Paid to be at the racetrack.
Right,
There's a difference there.
Little difference. So
Yeah.
So going back to the question though, I love it. I think it's you have 2-3 tracks we haven't seen, 4 tracks really we haven't really seen before. Obviously you have Phoenix that have been on the schedule, or has had racing there. That's the previous points. I love it. I think it really levels the playing field for all the teams. So, and it sounds like you think the same way. So, which is good because
I do, because it's, in my opinion, you need an equal variety of everything. I really liked NASCAR a few years ago when the one year we had, in my opinion, the most diverse array of tracks in any series NASCAR had, when they had, obviously you had your short tracks, your intermediates, your speedways, your super speedways. Then you had your road courses as well. But then you had a street course, a roval, and a dirt race.
Yeah.
That's 9 different types of racetracks right there.
Yeah.
So I think I really like that. So I love having this variety and versatility because, all right, like you said, all right, we have the guys like Kyle Kirkwood who are really strong on these street courses. We got guys like Pillow who are really strong on these road courses, and we got someone like Newgarden who's really strong on these ovals. And then you got someone like Pillow. I'll say it, he's strong on all 3 of them, so it works out for everyone as well.
Yeah.
And I think it's gonna be amazing. I'm very excited for it. I'm very excited for the entire season.
No, it's going to be epic. We got everything starting up soon. We have the Clash hopefully in 2 days. Fingers crossed. There's no more snow than the Daytona 500 on the 15th.
All right. Well,
hold
on. We got to give our picks
for the Clash. I already know my guy.
I haven't thought about it that much. I've been running 100 miles an hour these past few days.
Okay. Then I'm not going to let my answer influence you at all.
Okay.
I'll give you a hint. I have his diecast. It's not as obvious as you think.
No, I know. I made that face because you have a bunch of diecasts. Some of them aren't even racing anymore, so there's that. But, okay. I've got my guy.
Who's your pick for the Clash?
He's going to be going off the momentum from last year. He had a good run last year. Didn't quite have enough though. Give me the 2025 champ, Kyle Larson. Give me Kyle Larson.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I think actually, let me check. Let me take. Also, I will let you know that I have been updated that the Arlington is we should. I want to take a trip, so that might be back on the boards.
Did you text Sophia?
No,
or did she hear you?
Yeah, she texted me. So we should see. We shall see. So I'll look at the current odds right now from the race because I think the top odds actually was Kyle Larson at the top, which really surprised me because it wasn't. I thought it was going to be Chase. I thought it was going to be a Chase Elliott up there.
Yeah.
But the best, let me take this back. To win the Clash, Denny Hamlin, Chase Elliott, Ryan Blaney, then Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson has the 4th highest odds. Who are you texting?
I'm telling Sophia, thank you.
Nice. Thanks. So he's up there. Okay, so you're going with Larson.
Yeah.
Larson.
I do, he just has that versatility, man. He just has that versatility on every single kind of racetrack. And I think he will. So who was your pick again? You haven't given your pick. It's been a while. It's been a while. Wait a minute. I think I might know who it is.
Do you know who it is?
Yeah, because you just showed me it.
Kyle Busch.
Come on.
Reason why? Have you looked at his record at the Clash? Dude's up front every time. He's up front every time. He can't win it.
I never thought I'd see the day I'd be cheering for Kyle Busch, but we're here,
Brother.
and I'm here for it.
he's in a Chevy and he drives for RCR. Let me tell you, the amount of cheers I saw him get when he won at Talladega, unreal.
I don't doubt
But
it.
people in Atlanta hate Kyle Busch because they're all Chase sexuals. So it's fine. That's
the first time a Chase sexual has been used on this show.
It is. You said it twice. It's twice in one episode. Boy, we are hitting off 2025 strong. We're not vanilla anymore, Chase.
What year is it?
Wow. I caught myself 2026. Bro, I don't even know what year it is. I don't even know. This is why we don't do podcasts at 10 o'clock at night, because I don't know what year it is.
Dude, I've written 20 on like school papers. I've written 2025 so many times.
I've typed it in on like analytic documents for like clients, and I'm like, oh, this is not right. I
send it to a client. This email's a year late.
Like, bro, wait, no, I promise this is from January of 2026, not 2025.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going Larson. I'm going Kyle Busch for our picks for the Clash. All right.
Good picks. Good
picks. So I think that wraps up our episode.
Yeah.
We talked about NASCAR, talked about F1, got the local short track and IndyCar, talked about some of the pressing subjects. Next week, we didn't cover some other things like the Rolex and things like that, but we're going to be more question-based. So if you have any topics that you want us to hear or talk about, let us know. You can message us at Flag to Flag Podcast on all our social platforms, or email us at flagtoflag10@gmail.com. But as always, as Chad says, support a local short track and go with a friend. And
it's kind of hard to do it this time of year, but hey, if you're in the Florida area, they're already starting racing. All right, we got the World Series of Asphalt coming up here in a few days. We have the Winter Showdown at Auburndale, followed by Legend Car Winter Nationals.
A lot of good short tracks.
We got Dirt Car Nationals at Volusia happening. All right, and all of these racers are chasing the exact same thing. They are chasing the checkered flag.
The big boy.
I got a fan up there that I hit.
Chad has destroyed his fan, folks.
No,
so donate to get Chad a new fan.
No, I haven't.
Lovely. We will see you all next week here on the Flag to Flag podcast. Ciao.